In this video, I have some important news to share with you about Jade. I'll be giving you an update on the availability of both Siberian and Canadian jade, talking about real versus fake jade, and also the real problem of using any kind of fake gemstone for healing purposes. I'm also going to be explaining why authentic jade is such a special healing tool. And if you stay with me to the end, I have an announcement for you that you don't want to miss. So I recently spoke with our jade dealer and learned the following. First of all, therapeutic quality Siberian nephrite jade is continuing to experience a surge in prices, and that's been year after year due to increased demand, primarily from overseas buyers who truly understand and appreciate the healing value of nephrite jade, but also because of political concerns. This year at the 2024 Tucson Gem Show, we were only able to buy stock that the dealer had already bought from before, because to be honest, the prices were they were shocking. We just couldn't stomach it, to be honest. And we didn't think you could either. Canadian nephrite jade is also experiencing availability issues, but for different reasons. Canadian government halted jade mining in 2020, and that decision was mostly influenced by that reality TV show. Do you remember Jade Fever? That show raised concerns about whether jade mining was actually being responsibly regulated. From what I hear, the show's producers were rather reckless with the environment and blatantly disrespectful of the land. Plus, they really didn't give people an accurate idea of what truly careful and respectful jade mining entailed. Well, the good news is that the Canadian government has agreed to reopen jade mining in 2025, but limited only to a 5-year period. So it's a small window. I want to assure you that our sources of Canadian jade are known for respecting the environment, having minimal impact on the land, and developing and maintaining good relationships with the First Nation people whose land is where the jade is found. Okay, now I want to talk about real jade versus fake jade. The scarceness of real authentic jade is causing fake jade to flood the market, but actually this has been going on for years. So first, what is real jade? Real jade is all natural. It is not dyed, not bleached, not heated, not stabilized, not irradiated, not filled with polymer, not impregnated with wax, and not assembled from jade dust. Real jade is fully and completely authentic, all natural, and brimming with healing earth energy. There are only two kinds of authentic jade, nephrite jade and jadeite jade. But to underscore how different nephrite and jadeite are, let me say briefly what they're made of. Key elements of nephrite jade are magnesium, calcium, and iron, and key elements of jadeite are sodium, aluminum, and silicon. So very, very different stones, very different energetic properties. The problem is the term jade is not officially associated with any single stone. And as you've now learned, both nephrite and jadeite are both considered jade. Well, dealers will also give the name jade to serpentine, aventurine, dyed quartzite, californite, which is often called American jade, and this is made of magnesium, calcium, and aluminum, so very different from nephrite and jadeite. Also a type of green garnet, which is called Transvaal jade or African jade. So basically, any green-colored stone or glass that vaguely even looks like true jade can be called jade. I've even seen plastic fashioned to look like jade. According to gemdat.org, which is actually a wonderful resource for learning about physical properties of gemstones, synthetic jade is also in production. But what I've learned about synthetic stones, no matter what they are, is they do not have healing properties. They are devoid of life energy. There's nothing in them. There's no spirit. There's no heart. There's no soul, you might say. There's no consciousness. There's nothing at all. So how can you tell if your jade is fake? Well, unless you have it tested by the Gemological Institute America or purchase it from a reliable source like Gem Formulas, the most obvious way is to look at the price. Do a quick Google search of jade and you can tell almost right away which jade is fake just by the price. And here are some examples. This jade here sells for $28, and yet if it was authentic, its price tag would be more like $28,000. The sample here to the trained eye is clearly not jade, but you can also tell by the price, because if it was, it would be of an extraordinary quality to have that kind of translucence and evenness of clarity. So that would be multiple thousands of dollars if it was authentic. These bangles here, jadeite or even a lighter color of nephrite. And fortunately, in this case, the seller is very upfront that these are not real jade. In fact, they're less than a couple of dollars each. So that is the big tell. What is the price? Okay, so you might say, Isabel, why are you harping on this? If you see jewelry that looks like jade and you like it as jewelry and only jewelry, by all means, go ahead and buy it, wear it, enjoy it, but don't expect to get healing benefits from it. And that's fine. The problem happens when people wear jade that they think is real, but it's really fake, and they expect to get healing benefits from it. Here's the problem, because this is what happens. Nothing happens. Their energies aren't affected at all, and yet they think they're wearing something therapeutic. But nothing happens. So their mind and their body and their energy field thinks, this isn't working. Jade doesn't work. Therefore, healing gemstones don't work. And if their mind begins to run down the rabbit hole like most of our minds do, they start thinking, well, if healing gemstones don't work, then maybe all energy work doesn't work. All alternative healing methods don't work. And where do they go from there? So the crime is truly against themselves, since they now think they have proof that alternative methods don't work, because the healing gemstone, which was fake, didn't work, and therefore energies aren't real. So do you see the problem here? Again, if you want to wear a fake gemstone simply as jewelry, have at it, have fun with it, but don't wear it thinking that you're going to get healing benefits that only the true variety of that gemstone can give you. At the Gemstone Therapy Institute, we work with green nephrite jade, which is a type of jade that's actually found all over the world and has been used throughout history for healing purposes. Here's what I've seen it do for clients and customers. Most of us wear green nephrite jade with another healing gemstone. In this case, it keeps the energies of that other gemstone close and concentrated so they can work at their very best. The key benefit of wearing healing gemstone spheres as a necklace is that the spheres radiate their energies throughout your body and aura. But a lot of these energies naturally dissipate. The jade keeps them in. Jade keeps them concentrated, keeps those energies focused on your aura, your emotional body, your memory, and your mind. And this focused concentration extends to other areas too. It helps us keep scattered thoughts from distracting us. It keeps scattered emotions in check so that we're less likely to get drained. It keeps healing energy close. It prevents the natural centrifugal force that grows stronger with age from separating our energies, causing gaps that unwanted energy can fill. It is clearly the healing gemstone necklace I wear almost daily. In fact, I have 3 sizes on today. I have 6 millimeter. This is my 10 millimeter and 8 millimeter. What I like about having different varieties of jade for me is that it keeps me from getting accustomed to the benefits of jade by mixing it up a little bit. One day, or actually a few days in a row, I might wear the 6 millimeter, the longest one, for whatever reason. Maybe as mundane as it works best with a certain outfit. Well, okay. But then if my body feels like it's getting accustomed to that jade, I'll switch it out with something different. Today, I'm wearing all three of them together, so I'm getting the super maximum amount of jade energy I possibly can get. It's working at its maximum capacity. My energies are very well collected. But tomorrow, I won't wear all this much jade. I don't want my body to get accustomed to it. So maybe I'll just wear one of them. Then my body has to work a little bit harder to maintain that collection of energy on its own. But the jade is training it to do that. It's exercising my energy field to maintain my own mental focus, to keep my emotional energies controlled and present and me-centered and neutral. And I know it's working on my physical body as well, keeping my physical healing energies in my body where they belong. Now, I realize this video is a little bit longer than I expected. We talked about the literal unavailability of authentic natural green nephrite jade, both Siberian and Canadian. We talked about the sad consequences of wearing any fake or lab-created gemstone with the expectation it will have healing benefits. And I discussed a few of the healing benefits of green nephrite jade. Now, I want to give you a heads up. Check your inbox this Friday, this Black Friday. We have something really special planned for you. It's something you won't want to miss. Honestly, I can say it is the best, most heartfelt gift I can give you. I can't tell you what it is just yet, but I promise when you see it, you're going to say, wow. And if you're not yet on our email list and you do want to get our Black Friday announcement, click the link below and you'll be subscribed. And you can unsubscribe at any time. But I think you might like to stay subscribed because every Monday we have our Healing Gemstone News. It's an opportunity to learn just a little bit every week about healing gemstones and gemstone therapy and healing diamonds and diamond therapy, plus announcements of new classes and new opportunities that we offer. I'm Isabel Morton, founder of the Gemstone Therapy Institute. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone that you love. And have a truly happy Thanksgiving. Okay, goodbye for now. Do a quick Gurgle search. Yeah, you could call me a jade junkie. I know you could. And there are only two kinds of authentic jade: nephrite jade and jadeite jade.